Human eyes have always had the reputation to be the window into a person's soul. They fascinate us. Every single one of them is unique, and it's the first thing we look at when we meet new people. Now, look into these eyes. You've seen them before, but they recall this deeply lasting impression every single time. Just fascinating. But to whom do these eyes belong? Well, let's find out. Hi and welcome to Iconic Photographs, where I present you the most impressive and important pictures that have been captured since the beginning of photojournalism. National Geographic photographer Steve McCurry photographed this young girl in a refugee camp in Afghanistan. His assignment was to conceive a record of the people that suffered from the Soviet war in Afghanistan that raged 10 years from 1979 to 1989. The final story, along with other portraits, was published in the June issue of the magazine in 1985, and the image of the unknown Afghan girl graced its cover. It has made it the most successful issue in the National Geographic Society's 128 years history. There wasn't a day in Steve McCurry's daily life that went by without people asking for her name or who she is. So 17 years after he spent these 2 short minutes together with the girl, he and his team agreed on going to find her. It was quite a difficult challenge since the girl in the picture has never been photographed before or after her image was taken. Well, of course, until she actually has been found. Recently, in 2002, her name is Sharbat Gula. The society, with the help of retina identification technology from the FBI, found her together with Steve McCurry. It was her brother that led the expedition to her after the team followed 4 other misguiding traces on a tour around the area where the refugee camp used to be. And her brother told the team that their parents were killed by Soviet bombings. Sharbat says she can't even remember them since she was too small. Her grandmother took care of them after the tragedy when they needed to travel the mountains in deep snow during wintertime to get to the refugee camp where Steve McCurry had the chance to photograph her. When she turned 13, her marriage was arranged. Steve McCurry, one of my favorite photographers of all time, said about the image: "There are certain photographs which have struck a chord in people. I was very happy that several people told me that they had actually volunteered to work in a Pakistan refugee camp based on that picture. I felt like that alone is a positive contribution." For me, the portrait of the Afghan girl is the National Geographic photo. The most iconic image a geographic photographer has ever taken, I think. It impresses me about the power a portrait has. Just imagine the 2 minutes Steve McCurry has spent with the girl would have never have happened. Most certainly an important image would be missing in his portfolio and the portfolio of photojournalism in general. And all because these beautiful eyes do not struggle to portray fear, anger and suffering, and at the same time, strength, pride and beauty. Are you already tired of looking at the Afghan girl picture, or do you still marvel at it? So this is my 10th episode. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. Write a comment down there below the video and tell me about an image that you would like to see an episode on. Thanks for watching, and always remember, bring your camera, because it captures even the shortest moment for a lifetime.